We're all set, bro. Test, test. Hello. We are live. We are live. I think we're live. Are we live? We're so live right now. Let me refresh. It's been a minute since we've been live. But we are back. What's going on, Nick? What's going on, Gucci Gamer? We're so back right now. Could be. What's going on, Tim? Man, it's been a minute since we've been live. It's been a minute. I'm back in my groove again. Doing some of the same old type stuff today. The reason I haven't been live streaming, I was trying to iron out a bunch of what's going on to Mike's Gaming. Iron out some details with the stream. What's going on, Bucky? I was having some issues about a month ago with the camera setup. So let me know how everything is sounding and the mic situation, too loud, whatever. Yeah, I was having some issues with the camera, so I changed some stuff up. I got the exact same camera up top as I do for the face mount now, so we should be good to go. Got a new capture card, so everything should be dialed in now. I've been doing some test streams, unlisted ones, but this will be the first official stream back. So how is everyone doing? Vertical stream today. I kind of like the layout. I felt like doing the vertical. Day's going good. Got a lot of stuff done this week. I just shipped out a bunch of stuff, and now I'm going to hang out with you guys and start cleaning a couple Game Boys. We might build one. This was a Gyarados one we built a couple weeks ago, but the customer had sent it back to me saying that his games were freezing, and they're not freezing for me, so that's always interesting. When people send their stuff back, I take a look at it. I don't know, man. I've had this thing running for like 12 hours now because I killed the battery, charged it up, and now it's just been on my desk, and yeah, I'm not having any issues with it, so thinking it might have been his games. What's going on, HJ Games? I'm thinking it might have been his games that were having issues. They might need a cleaning. But as you can see, this thing is working beautifully. I like this Gyarados one because it's the only one that I use these extreme rate buttons on. And the buttons are like, even the start and select button are like hard plastic. It gives it a really good look. I have a bunch of them. I'm almost sold out of these again already. But anyways, we're back. Antonio T, it's jboymods.com. That is the website. All right, so let's get into it today. I have quite a few things I need to build. Let's see. I need to do a Rayquaza SP. We might build that on stream. And a Final Fantasy Tactics GBA. That's an easy one. We'll build that one. So yeah, let's get into it. Let me set this down. Actually, this looks great right here. Let's just put that right there. Couple Game Boys. I'm going to take apart 5. Let me get my zoom out situation. Boom. Looking good right now. Hopefully the stream doesn't crash today. That'll be great. What's going on, Pedro? What's going on, Ragav? First time here. Do you stream often? I'm trying to get back into streaming often. Yes. So the answer is no, but the answer is trying to be yes. That's the goal. Start streaming more often. Pizza the Man. Jay, you should get a PS Vita and mod it. Oh, okay. You're asking me, should I get a PS Vita and mod it or get a Quest 3S? I don't know what a Quest 3S is, so I don't know. Depends on what you're trying to play. What's going on, ProTick? A Final Fantasy Tactics, yes, we might do that one first because that one's a real simple mod. No extra upgrades. It's just real easy. A couple of these are pretty bad off. We got an SP here and then another GBA. So we'll start cracking open these GBAs. This one's the worst, so we'll crack this one open first. Let me adjust the seat situation. All right. Let's get into it. Everything's looking good. Everything's looking great. Let me know if that music is too loud. I can actually barely hear it. Let me turn it up. All right. Let's get started. So we got 5 of these GBAs we got to take apart. I'm already almost out of GBAs again, which is kind of a bummer. Yeah, we're good. We are good. They come in and they go out really quickly. The QR, or the Quest 3S, is a VR headset that is literally almost like the Quest 3. Oh, I'm not into the VR stuff, so I would definitely go for the Vita. VR, not my thing. You know. What's going on, Kay? I'm just going on, Ken. What console would I never attempt to mod? That's a good question. There is one. I don't know. Maybe there's not. I can't think of anything. Maybe like an arcade machine. I probably, if it was like an official arcade machine, I would not mod it. That's a good answer. Phillips head screwdriver. Here you are. Quick question, should I get a DSi or a DSi XL? Personally, I used to be a big DSi 3DS XL person, but when you start wanting to like carry a handheld system around with you more, the regular size is better. Like personally, I think a regular DSi would be better because you can throw it in your pocket, man. You can't throw an XL in your pocket. It just, I mean, unless you got huge pockets, but you know what I'm saying? Smaller footprint. Screens are plenty big to play those games on. I'm actually thinking about making a full-length video talking about how great the 3DS is and why it's my favorite handheld console. Because I was like talking to myself recently, coming up with ideas, and I was like, I have a lot of points I could make on why 3DS is so great. So I might make that video. Let me know if that's something you guys would want to see. All right. Big pockets, you know, I guess it depends on your hand size too. I am the type of person that if I could make something smaller and easier to carry around, I'm already carrying around so much stuff as it is because I'm always carrying like a camera around with me. So it's like one less thing, especially when traveling. Everything adds up when traveling, you know what I mean? One less footprint, the better, in my opinion. Yeah. Guys, be sure to check out my recent... I just uploaded a long-form video going game hunting at my local flea market. It was a good time. Check it out. Drop a comment. Help your boy out. I'm trying to make more long-form stuff. Yes, Gianluigi says, yes, me too. Used to love big screens. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, my favorite is the original... Like, the 3DS, the new 3DS. So, not the original one, but, like, the newer version has the nicer screens. Very cool. I have both and appreciate the size of my smaller 3DS. Yeah, like my first 3DS system, and now I'm going to talk about this if I make that video because it's one of my biggest collection flexes. Is this? This is my first modded like 3DS, 2DS system, and I got this back in 2019. It's in great shape. I have the box with it too. If any of you collect, you know how expensive this system is now. This thing, it's a little scratched on the back, but hey, who cares? It's my personal. The front looks amazing. This is the first one I had that was modded, and I really liked it. And I took it all over the place with me. And then I ended up getting a regular 3DS that's just a little bit smaller than this, and I just like it a little bit better than this one. My flex on that is I bought that off Facebook Marketplace in 2019 for like 150 bucks. And I think those things are close to like 800 now with the box. It's crazy. So that's not ever leaving. I have a GBA ASP that the shell just started to disintegrate. Why? I'm not sure. Ooh, this one's fried. Unfortunate events. Well, that's going in the booty pile. That one's not a good... That's not a winner. Sometimes I open them up and I'm just like... That is going to take more effort to repair than it would be worth. Going into the parts pile. What do you think? Okay, Pizza the Man. What do you think about the Switch 2? Do you think it's going to be like the Wii U? No, after seeing more and more stuff about it, if you watch one of my recent long forms, I gave my initial kind of thoughts when the Direct came out. But after, you know, a week or so has passed, I guess 2 weeks has passed almost, I think it will sell well. But I think that people are going to be a lot more selective on which games they buy for it. And I personally, you know, when it comes to the price of the console, I don't think it's crazy to ask $450 for a console, because Nintendo owns the market for like handheld systems. The only other option you have for a like handheld system is like a PC, handheld PC. But the normal consumer, like you have to think Nintendo, their marketing and like their whole their sales goal is to go after normal people. So they're going after normal people. They're not really targeting super nerdy people as much as like the PC type gamers would be, where like, yeah, why would I buy a Switch 2 when I can just buy a ROG Ally or a Steam Deck? It's like the average person or the average family doesn't know how to use one of those. Like, it's too complicated. Even though it's not, to like a normal person that doesn't do that kind of thing, it is. You know what I'm saying? So the Switch 2 will still sell really well amongst the, you know, the families and stuff like that. But as for the game prices, it's high. I mean, I think it's pretty high. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I think people will be a little bit more selective with games. I don't think the Switch 2 will sell as well as the regular Switch. But, you know, as we go on, as time goes on, consoles are lasting a lot longer. You know what I mean? Like, the Switch 2 is probably going to last like 10 years. Because, I mean, we had almost 8 years with the Switch 1. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a long time coming. So there's going to be a lot. Oh, man, this one's pretty wrecked, too. There's going to be a long time of people getting used to the price. And I think Nintendo's kind of banking on that. Like, it hurts in the beginning, but eventually you'll come around. They're going to play the long game. So, but you're looking into specs and hype. That's what pretty much what these companies go for. Yeah, agreed. Switch 2, I'm definitely going to get one. Kind of have to with what I do. These Game Boys are looking rough. Yeah, $80 for a game is kind of nuts. Just, you know. What are you looking at on the board that's bad? I should have shown you guys. Sorry, I've been talking to the chat. There's just a lot of corrosion on these ones. And, you know, if it's like one part that's corroded, I can usually swap it out. But if it's like a bunch of parts that are corroded, I don't even waste my time because it's usually just too far gone. This one looks good, though. I almost hate to take this one apart, but I'll save the shell for another day. This is pretty scratched, but I need the boards, so. Yeah, that's how I feel, too. That was my biggest thing about it, is, like, there's no launch games at all. You know what I mean? It's like Mario Kart, okay, like, we were given them, like, we knew we were going to get that. Donkey Kong, yeah, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Those are ones you expect, though. You know, everyone expects a Donkey Kong. You know, we expected a Mario platformer, too, you know? So we only got Mario Kart. And Metroid Prime 4 is almost like a joke at this point. It looks really sick, but I mean, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know, man. So, have you considered an electric screwdriver? Yeah, I use this one right here. I don't use it on stream so much because it's kind of annoying, like when I'm talking, you know? But this one's really good. USB-C. It's the Hodo one. This one's solid. I've had this one for so long. I use it so much, and I just had to charge it for the first time yesterday. I don't think I've charged it in like 8 months, and I use it all the time. It's kind of wild. Like, I haven't charged it since I've been in this shed. It's kind of crazy. Let's see. Wait, why would it be a joke? I just say it's a joke, Metroid 4, because it's been so long that they've been talking about it. Duskbloods does look sick. I'm not super into... that's a Souls game, right? I'm not super into those games, but I think that's pretty awesome that the people that are into those games are going to get that. That's kind of different, you know what I mean? I definitely won't be getting the upgraded games until they drop. Oh, that was probably the worst thing about it. unreal that they're doing that. Thank you for bringing that up. I completely forgot about that because that like was so dumb. I like wiped it from my memory. Upscale, charging to upscale the game is insane, bro. They are squeezing people. I will not be doing such. What the hell? That's so insane, bro. That's like, honestly, like, I don't, you know, that's kind of grimy, honestly. Like, dude, are you serious? So grimy. Charge people to play the game to upscale it. Hopefully, are you still going to be able to play the game not upscaled? Like, if I have Breath of the Wild, can I still play it on the Switch too, or do you have to pay? Because if you do have to pay, that's so insane. Insane. How much for a GBA SP, brother? Oh, they're all on my website. They vary from like 250 to like 300 and up. Just depends on what you want to do with it. But it's jboymods.com. Yeah, actually, thank you for not using the electric screwdriver. Yeah, it's kind of annoying for the stream. That's why I just chilling with the regs today. The tech demo. Yeah, charging for the tech demo. Like, it's crazy. It looks like we all gotta be. Yeah, I wish I was a YouTube partner, like with Nintendo or something. They could send me stuff. But I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't want to do that because then you have to pretty much glaze everything. Only the upscale. Okay, so that's okay, I guess. That's fine then. That honestly, I don't care then. It would be nice if they gave the upscale, like, that could be a selling point. You know what I mean? You know how many extra they would sell if you could just upscale the games? I feel like that's a better business plan. Let's just like let people upscale for free, and that's like a bonus to buying the console. Don't charge, or like, I don't know, man. Whatever. Can't wait to get my unhinged build. Oh yeah, dude, I got it right here. It's ready to go. You can message me your address and stuff. I was just making sure that I ran it like Pokemon Emerald for like 10 hours, then I let it die, and then I charged it up, and then I did it again. So I was kind of making sure that the battery was good. That's actually the first time I've ever used those 2 points on the front of the SP to like get power. I've never done that before. That's why I was like, oh, I should make a video of this because that's kind of cool. But this turned out really good. Shout out Winsky for winning this one all the way back in January. Thank you for your patience, brother. I was having issues getting SPs in, and I finally got a bunch in, and then I had to wait a month for them to like get the shell to me. It was crazy. Since you're checking them, what's your favorite GBA game? Probably Minish Cap or Emerald. I love that stuff. I just play that stuff all the time. Big Banana. I got your thing right here. I just need to take pictures of it so I can get it up on my website, but Big Banana, send me a DM today if you could, please. Thank you for dropping in here. Send me a DM today so I don't have to like scroll back and try to like find you. Send me a DM with your address so that I can send this out this week to you. That's how it turned out. Got the brightness control. Turned out really sick. I've been wanting to build this one for so long. Literally over a year I've had this sitting around, but haven't had the chance to build it. So that's it. Turned out really good. These are the members, guys. Members get hooked up. They get whatever they want. $5 a month? Kidding me? What a steal, bro. We only have like 21 members right now. They're dropping like flies because I don't live stream. It's okay, though. It just gives the current members a better chance. I am so behind on the chat. Okay. Yeah, it glows in the dark. Yep, it does. I plan on finishing my Switch 1 games that I paid for. Yeah. Yes, you have to be a member of the YouTube channel. You click the join button, and I do I spin a wheel every month. Every month I spin a wheel. There's only freaking 21 people right now. You know what I'm saying? Crazy value. Anyways, let me grab some more Game Boys. Well, it looks like we're like almost completely out of Game Boys. I have all these ones I got from the Philippines. These ones kind of suck. I'm not sure that any of these ones work very well. So we're going to pop them open and see Some guy on Facebook in one of those like Facebook groups was selling them for super cheap. I got them for like 20 bucks each, but they're all like trash, bro. So I was able to fix a couple of them, but some of them were just like bad. So sometimes you take a gamble, and this one didn't pay off, but that's okay. Philippines. What is this music, bro? All right, we're gonna. Too many words. There we go. Better, better, better. Show the Shrek TV. It's actually behind me. I don't want to move the camera. Let me see if I can move the camera. All right, you ready? There it is. So sick. I'm still working on this back area right here. I'm getting close though. I'm about to put a shelf over here. I have it all ready to mount so I can put my like games and DVDs back up there. It's coming along. I got a pegboard behind me now, like right behind the camera. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. What Pokemon game should I play for my first? Ooh, definitely just start with the originals, man. Start with like red and blue. You know, if you want the full effect, you should like you should watch the anime like from the beginning. Like you should just start watching the show again. Like, you know, when you're eating or whatever. Like Indigo League, and then start playing like red and blue. Get the full effect. That's how we did it back in the day. Okay. Are you into Hot Wheels? Not really. No, I'm not. I'm not into Hot Wheels. Fire Red's a great one to start with, actually, yeah. Oh, this one doesn't even have a freaking switch, bro. It's so bad. I'll take it apart. I might be able to fix this one. It doesn't look super corroded, but... Like, usually I save the shells, but all the shells I've gotten from this order from the Philippines, I've just been tossing in the trash because they're so disgusting. Ugh. This one's bad news, man. Freaking triggers. Completely rusted. It's so funny because, like... I got the Game Boys from the Philippines, and then it's like... They were all water damaged, and it's like they were from the Philippines, but they were covered in water, you know? Kind of funny to me. Like they're on an island or whatever. No, I didn't, bro. Tim, did I grab one of the Bear Walker skateboards? No. I didn't even know that was a thing until I was way too late, so whatever. Have I ever modded an original Game Boy? Yeah. I've modded a couple. I don't do them that often. So it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it needs a new port, but those are simple. Simple enough. Let's try to get it out of here and see if it'll work. Well, I got that on. All right. Jackie Chan Adventures, one of my favorite cartoons of all time. I was just watching it the other day, actually. Yeah, this one's pretty rough. This one's pretty rough. Okay, just throwing this in the trash. So bad. It's literally falling apart. I have some Game Boys coming in from Bai, but unfortunately they probably won't be here for like a week if I'm lucky. So that sucks. It sucks when you think you have more, but then you start taking them apart. You're like, oh, this one's bad. This one's bad. All right, let's see if we got power. We do have power. No sound though. That's been the issue with a lot of these, is they don't have sound. And then I'll replace the speaker and I'll replace the cap. And I'll still have no sound. So that's annoying. But we do have one good Game Boy over here, which is this one. So we can build that Tactics. I have some other ones over here. I have a stack of them. These ones seem to be okay, except for some corrosion. But I'm not going to deal with those today. We're going to work on this one. So we're going to work on the Final Fantasy Tactics one, get something built. Something built. Okay, let me get back to it. How bad was Mario Paint? I didn't play it yet. I'm going to make that video in the next couple days. I think an electric version of Screwdriver. We just talked about that. Pokemon Platinum was good too. Platinum's really good. Yeah, Our Real Monsters. I do remember that show. Stadium. What's your favorite GBA game that's not Pokemon? Probably Minish Cap, Zelda. All right. All right. This one's solid. Let's give it a scrub. A little alky. Good stuff. Yeah, Minish Cap, very good. Is the new Nintendo Switch worth buying? Worth buying? Well, I don't know. That's up to you. Is anything worth buying? All right. I gotta get some buttons. I'll be right back. Let's see if my wide cam... Oh, my wide camera's working. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. Does it let me do that? Myself. Okay, we're good. I haven't been streaming in so long. What does this button do? Oh my gosh, it's... Nope, that's the wrong thing. Oh, it's this one. I only have this... What these buttons do, because it's been so long. Okay, question regarding GBAs. Would it be possible to laminate screen in an OEM shell? No, it wouldn't be. What's going on, Josh? Is fixing Game Boys hard? It's not super hard. If I can do it, you can do it. Oh. Would it be possible to... Okay, you already asked me that. Yeah, you can't really do a laminated screen in OEM shell. You could try, but they just won't really fit right. I'll show you why in a second. Yeah, I got the shell right here. Yeah, I got this screen. And then the shell. Okay, this song's kind of annoying. Thank you for the sub. Okay. So the shells have like a beveled... The inside is like beveled for the laminated screens. And that's how the screen doesn't fall in. Like it stops right there because there's a bevel right there. It would be really difficult to recreate that bevel on a original shell. You could do it with a Dremel for sure. But what's going on, Matt? Thanks for stopping in, buddy. You could do it with a Dremel, but I don't think it'd be worth it. It'd be kind of difficult. It'd be worth giving it a shot. I tried once to put a laminated screen into a OEM shell, and it ended up, when I closed it, the screen delaminated and it destroyed it. So, do not recommend. All right, I need my tape. Where are you, tape? There it is. You always want to tape the pins off right here. I learned that very early on. Where you're doing this. Let me see. Is there a new screen on the market you what you want to try out? Nah, not really. You know, once I find the screens that work, I try to just stick with them. And the funny playing ones have been pretty good. So I try to just stick with these ones so that I know every Game Boy is the same. There's that other company that makes them the High Speedo. They got the weirdest damn names. High Speedo. Those screens I've never had good luck with. Whenever I've purchased those screens for like SPs, those Game Boys have gotten sent back to me from whoever like customer bought them, because the Game Boy would do like something weird. Like it would just do something weird and random, like make the game glitch or something, and I'd be like, why is the game glitching? And then I go through my troubleshooting trying to figure out what the hell's wrong with it, and then it ended up being the screen. So I stopped trying to use those ones. All right, I always cut this off. I hate the touch sensors. Cut that bad boy off. Let me get my little jig. Let me get this out of here. My jig going. Jig it up. Yeah, it's a pretty good angle. Kind of reflective. All right. Thank you for showing. I'm trying to mod my friend's Game Boy without changing too much, and I was also do the least amount of work. Yeah, you can still get non-laminated screens. I use them for some of my builds that don't have laminated shells for the certain color that someone wants. Like, they want a certain color, and like the only shell is a regular screen, not a laminated screen. So there's still screens out there you can get. Do a PS Portal video. I need to make a new PS Portal video, honestly. I need to revisit the Portal because it's they've done a lot of updates with it. So yeah, I'm actually thinking about making a couple videos with that thing. I prefer a High Speedo over funny playing laminate. I removed the touchpads because they're annoying. Yeah, I gave up on the High Speedo. Once you get like 2 bad ones, you're like, all right, I'm not buying any more of these. Y'all go buy a system. I appreciate it, Matt. Yeah, go sub to Cook named Matt also. Dude's a legend. All right. Do you do PSP and PS Vita? Mostly just Vitas because they play PSP. I should do some PSPs though, because I do love the PSP. I'll mod the PSP Go sometimes. I just like the Go because it's so weird. Because it has a sliding mechanism. I don't know. I'm just kind of weird for that kind of weird stuff. If anyone's wondering, this is a Final Fantasy 12 like playlist or remix or something. I don't know. PS better than Nintendo and home consoles. You like the PSP better than the Vita? You know, I like the It's funny because I like the PSP better than the 2K Vita, but I like the OLED Vita better than the PSP. Because I'm crazy as shit. All right. Got my buttons right here. So it's going to be so fast, guys. Don't let me forget to clean the power switch out, because I will forget. And then I'll have to reopen the thing. All right, gang. Oh, shit. Please like the stream. I didn't pay him to say that. Hate the community modded portals to independently playing. Has the community modded portals to play independently play games yet? I don't think so. I think I would have heard about it. Dude, I'm not feeling this either. I think I'm about to switch playlists, guys. All right, let's see what else this guy's got. If anyone's wondering, this account is CGTIO Music, and they do a bunch of really crazy remixes of music. And I've been really listening to them a lot lately. Let me see if we can find something cool. This is like a Pokemon one. What is this? Pokemon City Pop? Okay, yeah, we'll throw that on. Bunch of random City Pop stuff. Okay. Let me know if that's sounding okay to you guys. Can someone ship a GBA to you to get repaired? Not really. I'm not really doing repairs right now. I am starting to do trade-ins, so it's like if you have a GBA and you want to get a modded one, you can email the support email. It's support@jboymods.com. And then basically you check out on the website, and then you send me your Game Boy, and then I'll refund you the whatever we're quoting for the Game Boy Advances. I think it's like $40 for the trade-in. Do I have any experience with Deoxit? I have no idea. I'm sorry. Does the SP and the regular Advance have the same screen size? Yes. Do you collect anything besides game-related things? Yeah, I collect cameras. Not crazy, but like, if I see a camera that I think is really sick, like I'll buy it. I can show you one. I want to make a video of this. I'm going to New York in the beginning of May. I'm thinking about bringing some cool cameras and make some videos. I always want to make videos like of like weird retro stuff, but I always try to integrate it into like the kind of content I make so that the video doesn't flop. But yeah, cameras and then skate videos, like definitely skate videos. I have so many skate videos. That's why I'm putting this shelf over here. I'll try to show you guys like the plan. If we pivot, see that area right next to that TV? This whole area, I'm doing a shelf right there to put all my skate videos. Let me show you this camera though. So this is a the Sony FD Mavica. I don't know how to say it, bro. Mavica? This thing's crazy because it takes floppy disks. You've probably seen some videos of this thing before. Can I get this thing out? Oh, here we go. Pop it out. I had to order so many floppy disks till I found one that would actually work. I had to get a Sony one, obviously, but I bought a bunch of cheapo ones and they did not work. But then I finally got it to work. This thing is gnarly, and the cool thing about it is this fisheye that I had, like randomly had this fisheye that I bought at a yard sale or something. Bro, it's the exact same thread size. You guys know how rare that is? You guys know how crazy that is? You guys probably can't appreciate it. That's okay. I'm really nerdy for shit though, but like, bro, I grabbed the fisheye and I was like, there's no way this is the same thread size, bro. I popped off. I was like, that's crazy. So I keep it on there. It looks badass. This thing is sick though. I do want to make a video with this thing. And I have a bunch of like old skate cameras and stuff like that too. So yeah, that's kind of my thing. Oh, and slot machines, I guess I collect those now, but you'll see that YouTube video soon. Thank you for the sub. This song's kind of crazy. What is this? SNK Jazz Fusion. All right. Highest I think would be, yeah, no, it's like 2 megabytes. What is a mod headphone jack on your SP? I just put a headphone jack in the side of it. Oh, I got one. Lucky you. Look at you guys. You guys are on top of asking me questions of things that I have within arm's reach. If it'll focus, dude, come on. That's a headphone jack on an SP right there. This one's funny. I don't know what to do with it. I should probably put it up on my website to be sold. Somebody bought this. But this is like a $500 SP because of all the mods. Somebody bought this for a gift for somebody. And then the person they bought it for didn't want it. Can you believe that shit? And they sent it back. And the guy was cool. He didn't want a refund because I don't offer refunds on custom stuff. It's like a bunch of work. But the dude's like, yeah, I guess I'm just going to get one for myself. So can I like send it back and get like a red one? I was like, damn, dude, that's harsh. I mean, it's got clicky triggers, USB-C, larger battery. The nerve of some people. All right. Can I get back to work? Let's go. Okay. Okay, that's wild. I found a random ND filter at the flea market that miraculously fit an old Yashica. I tucked. That's tight. That's good stuff. I started collecting Laserdisc. Worst decision ever. Yeah, dude. Dude. Oh man. I recently saw this guy on Facebook selling a Laserdisc player that also had a freaking Nintendo or a Sega Genesis cartridge slot in it. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I'm like, I don't need it. I don't need it. Definitely don't need it. But let me see if I can find it, dude. I'm going to look it up right now because now you got me like thinking about it. I'm like, dude, they made the craziest stuff. Like, why would they make a Laserdisc with a Sega Genesis port in it? Craziest thing. I'm looking it up right now. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Give me 2 seconds. All right, I'm going to look up Laserdisc Sega. Somebody was selling one close to me. It probably got sold already. I was very tempted to buy it. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't find it. Nerd. Can't find it. It was weird, though. I think it's a thing. You should, yeah, as a pioneer, I think. You guys should look it up. It was the weirdest thing. You guys see this? All right, let's see if we can get it tight on this solder job. I'm, like, shaking like crazy, as usual, because I'm, like, way too caffeinated, but better shaking and talkative than steady and boring, right? All right. Good stuff. That actually wasn't that bad of a shake. Okay. Careful. What are you guys supposed to remind me to do? Damn it. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. I'm in. Can someone ship you a GBA for repairs that muzzle? No, not right now. I'm too busy with stuff. I can't do repairs, really. I'll do them here and there if it sounds interesting to me, but I can't really do it right now, man. I'm sorry. Clean the power. You guys are so smart. All right, let's do it. So this is easy. Super easy. You just got to add a little solder to the edge. And then you got to burn your finger, prying it open. And then when you lift it up, pull that bad boy out of there. As I suspected, it's completely filthy. So it's a good thing we're doing this. Clean that. Clean this as best we can. Anything's better than it was. Give it a little bend. Burn your finger one more time. All right, let's plug it in and see if she's working. I don't think I tested this one. Sometimes I just go off the vibe, you know? I'm like, oh, this one looks good. Definitely works. Okay. Get to the chopper. All right. Start and or select LNR do function. Banger. What the hell? Have I? Okay, I'm reading. Don't mind my dirty rag here. Do you ever have issues with the ISO melting, warping, old plastic? ISO. What is ISO? Oh, the alcohol? No. Yeah, I'll use those sometimes too, Luigi Gian. But not enough. Oh, yeah, so you're talking about the alcohol. Yeah, so I will have the alcohol damage the plastic sometimes, and it's only ever if it's like really cheap plastic or really old plastic. So, and also something to note too is the hot glue will react. If you put hot glue on like ABS plastic and then you try to get the hot glue off with alcohol, the alcohol will sometimes react with the glue and crack the plastic. So that's always a pain. All right. Good stuff. This is an easy one. Guess I got to get more Game Boy Advances, dude. I'm completely out. Can you mod a GBA so it can support an SD card with games in it? I mean, you can use what's called a flash cart, and it's the same thing. So just look into the Easy Flash Omega, or no, the Easy Flash Definitive Edition is the best one. Do not use an EverDrive. Those are pretty garbage. I've used 2 of those and they both were bad. So, do I ever do DS Lite mods? No, but I do have one that I'm going to do for a video. Hey.
Hi, are you streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, I told you to keep your phone on.
Oh, sorry. Why?
Because I've been trying to call you.
Okay. Come in here.
I can't. I have to wait for your package.
Oh, okay.
Do you want a sandwich?
I'll be done streaming here probably in like 15 minutes.
Okay,
So I'll come in there.
I'll just make you one in the fridge.
What? Okay. That sounds good. Thank you. Are the translucent shells just as strong as the solid color shell? Yeah, in my opinion, they're all the same. Okay, I dropped a screw. Where are you? Happens to the best of us. It's not inside. Always have a spare. Ready to go. Okay. Hey, Joe. What's up from Germany? Nice, dude. Thanks for stopping in. Where did you learn all this, man? Just from goofing around, basically. It's just goofing, man. Just literally. All right, let's get these stickers on here. Let me read some chat. The Ambernick RG34XX. Yeah, the Ambernicks are all right. I don't really like them that much, but... And I've had a couple. R4 cards. Yep, R4 cards are good. Later, Tim. Thank you for stopping in, buddy. Thank you for being a member. I appreciate you. What handheld gives you the best profit margins? I don't know. They're all about the same. What's going on from Cambodia? Coco Crafters. Cool name. All right, let me get these stickers on here. There's one. That's the hard one. All right, there she is. Final Fantasy Tactics. That's pretty solid. I like that one. It's a fun one. Okay, that's good. That's good. Real good. The build for the day. I'm gonna go ahead and take apart this SP, so we're ready to go later on. Boom! I do like the Mew Mini. Yeah, the Mew Mini is tight. I do like that one. Ruby or Leaf Green. I'm gonna go with Ruby. How do I learn to mod Game Boys, dude? I just started messing around with them, you know. I was really doing it before there were a lot of tutorials online, so I was just messing around, kind of taking them apart, figuring them out. Great little system to learn how to do stuff because it's just, they're pretty simple. Oh, is this one broken? Battery might be dead. Oh, there it goes. Just dirty. Sometimes when they're dirty, you just gotta flick them a million times so they start waking up. We got audio? Okay, we got audio. Let's see if we got buttons. When's your next live stream? Probably in the next couple days. Just keep your notifications on, you'll see. All buttons seem to work. Let's see if it charges. Where are you? Infinite cords. There we go. It does charge. All right, this one's a winner. Winner. Go ahead and take it apart so it's ready for later. Oh yeah. What's going on, Aeon? I don't have any shiny Gengar shells right now. No, sorry. I have my own Pokemon Sapphire. It keeps crashing when I play it. I would try cleaning it to get the game. Get one of these swabs. Dip it in some alcohol, and then just stick it in there and rub it around a bunch. And then while it's still wet, take your Game Boy or whatever you got. I don't really have a Game Boy right here. I have one right here, but I don't really want to actually do it in there. So stick it in, and then pull it in and out a couple times while it's still wet with alcohol. Sometimes that is all it needs. And then wait a couple minutes for the alcohol to dry, and then try it again. Like, try playing the game again. All right. What consoles do you do? Mostly Game Boys. I like Gen 2. I like Gen 2 and Gen 3. That's a tough one to answer, for sure. All right. So we did that. Got some other Game Boys right here. This one had a serious issue. This one didn't have any audio. And then this one needs everything. Triggers, everything. This one needs a new contact. So we'll take these contacts off right now because we're gonna replace those. It's contact free. Give it a little cleaning up. Best Pokemon game on the Switch? Dude, I haven't really played that many of them, honestly. I still need to play Arceus. I have it. I just haven't ever gotten around to playing it. But I would probably, just by the looks of it, that's probably it. Yeah, they do look complicated and simple at the same time. And they really are simple. I mean, it's only really like, this is a crystal for like the... Honestly, I don't know exactly what it does. This is the, obviously it says CPU. This is the RAM. Bunch of other shit going on too, dude. I don't even know all the stuff on it. Game Boy player plays Game Boy games on the GameCube. All right, these two are ready. Ish to be finished. What was wrong with this one? Had like no audio. And a really bad terminal or link port. I don't know what I'm trying to say. This one needed a switch. This one needs an on and off switch. This one I think had audio. Oh no, this one's completely corroded. So we'll take the. Let's see how this one works. It's like really corroded, but let's see if it pops on. Doesn't seem like it wants to. Let's see if the, damn, it's really bad. Let's take the contacts off of this one and see if we can get it to work. Trying very hard not to burn myself. Let's clean the power switch really quick. Pretty dirty. All right. Oh. Game Boy Advance was released in 2001. Kentucky Fire Cured Sweets, top tier cigar. Dude, I cannot find the Tatiana Arctic Breeze or Arctic Blast anywhere, bro. I have been to probably 6 cigar shops in the last month, and they have every other Tatiana. I need to go to the one in Palm, but I just never over there. But yeah, I can't find them. It's pretty crazy, bro. It's pretty crazy. Oh, this one works, bro. Oh, we're good. It was just the switch. I got audio and everything. Okay, cool. So we have a couple winners here. So this is 2 winners. I think we only need 5. So that's good. That's good. Making a move on those. Let's see what's up with this one. I think this one had audio problems. Thanks for your guide on the 3DS modding. My 3DS thing. It's so awesome. Sick, dude. I'm glad to hear that. I'm thinking about making an updated version of the 3DS modding tutorial. Because that video still gets a lot of views, but it's kind of outdated at this point. I'm sure there's something new going on. Oh, this one has no power now. It's got no power. That's too bad. Thanks for the guide. Okay.
Do not burn the candle at both ends, as it leads to the life of a hairdresser.
That's my Rolf. Been working on it for years.
Ah, yes. The wax. Ed boy!
It's not bad. I know it needs some work, but it's not terrible. All right. Let's try a speaker on these. On this one that's right here. And then I think I'm gonna call it a quits. We're at about an hour. That's a good goal, is an hour for this type of stuff. An hour in, and I am going to eat food and call it quits, and we'll be back another day. But let's see if we can get some sound out of this bad boy right now. Oh no! All right. It has the like, it's like it might need a capacitor, but I think I replaced the capacitor and it didn't help. So I don't know what the deal is with this one. I don't know what the deal is with this one, so I don't know. We'll see. But that's it for today, guys. That was a quick hour, bro. Guys, consider becoming a member. Winsky won this. Our member, Winsky. He won this. Look at this. $5, he won this. For $5?
$5? You only got $5? You couldn't wait 5 minutes?
That's my Chris Tucker.
Man, this thing $5, man. You kidding me?
And then
Big Banana, shoot.
he got the Totodile Game Boy Advance. Become a member, and it could be you. Or not. All right, I'm going to read some more chat. You missed the Surge drink, bro. I think they still make those. You can get those still. How do I mod my Nintendo DS Lite? I don't know what you want to do with it, but they're a pain. They're a big pain to take apart and put back together. I do not watch the basketball. I'm sorry, Apo. Macaulay, Roman, peace out. Baby Shark, thank you guys for coming in today and hanging out. The stream didn't crash, bro. We got it figured out. The stream didn't crash. Oh, that's my arm flailing. The stream didn't crash. I was having huge issues. Well, you probably don't want to see that angle. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay. I was having huge issues with the stream crashing like crazy. And I think it was a combination of the camera I was using and the cheapo capture card. So I just bought the expensive capture card. So now I have two Elgato HD60Xs. And we're good. Audio's good. We're living good now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will see you guys soon. A lot of Game Boys to build, so we'll be back, hanging out, chilling. You guys have a good rest of the day. Peace out. I'll talk to you all later. Let's see if I go to... I'll go to the starting screen. Even though we're ending this... I don't have a freaking vertical version, so... Let's see what happens if I click it right here. Hold on. Which one is it, bro? Oh, that's muting me. Okay. Dude, I still don't even know what's going on. Ending? No, it's right here. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Starting.